Greetings, fellow electronic surgeons. I don't know. We're going to be replacing the a hard drive inside of the Xbox One S. Yes, so...
Jeez, that's what you call an intro?
Well, what else would I supposed to do? Just some weird 2010 kids intro you find off of apps or whatever?
Yeah.
With the really loud dubstep music?
Yeah. Just do that.
Yeah. I like natural things, I guess.
Oh, that's just how you are.
Hello from Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle. You know who's in Seattle?
Bill Gates?
I think so. I think Bill Gates is, in fact, in Seattle. Now, step one...
Oh, you have Ozzy Osbourne on. Nice taste.
Of course I do. Jeez, good. Hold on. First thing, there are no rubber feet in this Xbox.
Yes.
Working.
Because we, my friend and I, Whopper, attempted to take it apart.
Okay, now were you attempting with the proper tools, and what kind of name is a Whopper? Really hoping he watches this video and he hears how much I'm crapping on his name. Because holy crap, that would be hilarious.
You probably will.
I think this is the most difficult part.
I remember I tried to take apart an Xbox 360 Slim, and that was the worst thing ever.
Oh yeah.
They have all those tabs and crap. Oh my god.
The problem is that this is... There are little things. Look at the side. Look at the side over here.
Yeah, we tried to pop this part off with a metal screwdriver.
Ow. Well, that was your first mistake. I gotta find out where these clamps are. And also, this tool might just be all messed up. Recycle plastic. Helps
Well, don't
the
they have a
environment.
lifetime warranty on the iFixit Protect toolkit?
I don't know. I don't care. We'll buy a new one. Specifically
That's just
the
what
parts.
rich people do.
I mean the parts. Gonna comment on how there's Cyberpunk running in the background.
Yeah, we've been trying to play Cyberpunk 2077, full of issues.
I give it a 6 out of 10. Story's good.
Yeah, but you can't even progress through it, so... I think this is more going to be more of a podcast than a...
Yeah, probably. God damn it. Yeah, they started on this side. You start on the corner. You pry alongside, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, there we go. Heard how that popped up?
Yeah. That's actually satisfying noise.
I don't care about what satisfies you, Andrew. Oh, jeez, I'm trying not to cut my hand off with a piece of plastic. Remember, always cut towards yourself. Jeez. This is doing stuff now.
You eat every flavor of Takis?
Yeah, that's that new Markiplier video.
Hmm.
Shout out to Markiplier, like he needs one. Because he definitely doesn't.
I saw him in real life.
So did I.
Yeah.
VidCon 2018. It was the year that you did not go.
Yeah, and because I went the previous year in 2017.
Something like that.
I was planning on going, but something happened, I guess.
Yeah, I don't remember what stopped you
Oh,
from
I
going.
went to Europe. That's what happened.
Oh, yeah. Because you were lame, that's what I called you. Jesus Christ.
Well, we can go another year if you want.
Oh, yeah, once they bring it back.
Yeah.
Because online VidCon does not count.
Nope. Online anything doesn't count.
Oh, Jesus.
Online school does not count.
Online school does not count. Online... I don't know what else you would do online. All I know is I'm about to brute force this thing. Remember,
make sure there's no ribbon cables.
yeah, they're usually not. Double checking this how-to guide. Yeah, there shouldn't be. But you never know. There we go. Just gotta really get in there. Trying not to break things, because you usually don't want to break things that you're trying to fix.
I've done that too many times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have had the iFixit Protect toolkit years ago.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think it was a lifesaver.
God, what the hell?
Is it glued?
Nope. I think I was undoing 2 latches at the same time. Which isn't a problem. In fact, far from it. Takes care of 2 latches at the same time. Please, no. Andrew, you're laughing like you're not dealing with this, which you're not.
I'm fine observing and learning. Trying to gather the knowledge.
God, I hate how this is.
Sometimes, for some things, it's just better to observe.
I'm about to switch tools here.
Yeah, maybe you need more metal. Yeah, try that.
Metal.
Yeah, try that. I think that would be good.
Yeah.
I think that would also reach into the latches easier.
I'm not really trying to get into the latches. I'm just trying to pull the system off of the latches. Because here's one thing. There's 2 things that can occur here. Either it works, or metal is harder than plastic. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what can also end up happening is that I break this bottom casing using metal.
It seems pretty sturdy plastic though, and it's pretty thick. So.
Oh, maybe actually. Jesus Christ! I think it's stuck. There we go. No.
Oh.
We're gonna pretend like that did not happen. I'm gonna pretend like it did not just relatch itself on that side. This side was one of the easiest though. Just gotta get... Jesus Christ. Look how it's shredding up the tool.
Yeah.
Get a zoom in on that thing right there. Look at that.
Focus. Well, hopefully you could see that in
Hopefully.
decent detail.
Hopefully. Yeah, even if those things don't have a lifetime warranty, you know, it's not a problem. But yeah, I'm switching to the metal thing. Because honestly...
Well, if you buy it from the iFixit website, then yes, it does have a lifetime warranty. I remember reading that.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll just replace any tools that you break or lose.
Yeah. Oh my god. I just realized, I think the system was dropped.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, I can tell. And I can tell exactly how it was dropped. Whopper was being an idiot. That's how I can tell.
Sounds about right.
Yep. I need more leverage. Need leverage, but there's literally no leverage on this side of the system.
Microsoft sucks.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the Series S is a pretty good console when you think about it.
Yeah.
You know, we're talking ray tracing on a system that costs less than my graphics card.
It has ray tracing on it?
Yeah, it has ray tracing.
Oh, I thought it was only the Series X that had it.
Nope. Series S has ray tracing. It runs exactly the same as the Series X, but only at 1080p.
And with ray tracing off, it goes to 1440p?
Yeah. And a lot of games don't actually support it, so. I'm trying to see where these latches are. Because I'm almost to the point where I can just... Oh yeah, I shouldn't have any problems. Remember kids, don't brute force systems unless they're the bottom of an Xbox One S.
Oh, that sounds like something broke.
No, nothing broke. In fact, you can even look at them. Latches are perfectly fine. You just got to put that much force. Exactly. I need a better place to put this. Right there. You know, I'm actually going to need that.
So the T9 security screws, I think?
Yep. Why don't you give me a second? I should have... I'm following a guide here. Show them the guide. Shout out to iFixit here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was supposed to be.
Link will be in the description.
I'm not putting a link in there. So you do whatever. Yeah, so I need the T... It's actually T10. Yeah. T10 Torx.
Oh, it's T10, not T9.
T10. Is this facing the right way first? Yeah. I believe it just wants me to take out the green screws. Which, shout out to Xbox on these green screws.
It actually does look kind of cool.
Yeah. And I bet you weren't expecting it to be long like that. Were you expecting long screws?
Well, these are... yeah?
No.
I don't know why I wouldn't.
I don't know.
Usually the security screws like that are pretty long, so...
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, just take all those out.
That's how these screws were on the 360 Slim. They just weren't, like...
Green?
Green, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so iFixit rates this repair as a moderate. But with the Xbox One S having a repairability score of 8 out of 10, it means that that moderate is not too bad. It's easily something that can be easily done, easily. As long as you got a guide. And more pry tools.
I have a jerry-rig everything pry tool that he gave me.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't want to break this thing. Was it used on set?
What do you mean?
Did he use that tool?
Oh, I'm not sure. Should have asked him that.
Yeah. Because that would have been cool. Oh my god, why? We're doing what's called a partial disassembly of the Xbox. Because you got to get that back piece mostly off to allow you to...
Whoa, that looks dusty.
That is very dusty.
Maybe that's part of the issue.
Shouldn't be.
Whopper, what do you have in your house? Well,
How's
actually,
our
I've been
drive?
to his house hundreds of times. In fact,
Yeah, you
it
know
is
what's
pretty
in that
dusty.
house.
Yeah.
I gotta be careful not to... Jeez. The middle, that top part should not have come off yet. This part here. This should not have come off yet. Now it should have, so that's fine. And see, here's our hard drive right there. This is what we got to replace. Then we also got our power supply.
That's a 500 gigabyte hard drive. Like, what?
Yep, 500 gig. The one thing that's different is that this is a slim one, which is not a problem because they are the same exact size. And as long as this port lines up with this port, no problem at all. Then we also got our disk drive, which the all digital version.
Do you have anything like to like clean the dust?
Yeah, I do, and I feel like that's what we should do.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna cut for the time being while we switch to the outside camera. Which
outside camera? What is that?
we're just gonna go outside. I gotta blow this thing off outside.
Okay.
So we're just gonna switch outside. Outside camera.
All right.
Yep, there you go.
Okay, this is the outside cam.
You always want to make sure this is not spraying. Oh, you might want to close the door actually. Remember the cat?
Yes.
All right.
The cat that's named Cat.
Yep, the cat that's named Cat. You want to make sure this is not spraying out
Cat in the Hat.
this stuff, because that will destroy your stuff. It's not really cleaning very well, but it's the best that I am willing to do.
There's probably like a toothbrush or something you could put.
Oh man, I don't have any, so. Alright. Then we'll also dry off this bit here. Check that out. Very, very dusty. Now there's a couple ways you can do it. You can do it from this side, which blows like that. Doesn't really do very well.
If you need to blow things out under a light, you can use my electronic dispenser. You just can't blow without out things inside the house.
I don't care, we're filming.
Oh, okay. Good deal.
Honestly, it might be better just to scrub this with like a toothbrush or something, because, you know.
I think that might be better for this fan as well.
Yeah, fans aren't usually a huge deal when it comes to dust, but, you know, look at that.
Yeah.
Jesus. Pretty bad, but I would say it's good enough. The main thing is this hard drive here should be dusted off, which it is. So now we can switch back to the indoor cam.
Alrighty. Okay, everyone, so the most convenient timing ever. We're about to download the new software onto this other hard drive we have here, and the Xbox website went down. So, how great.
Specifically, their stuff is down. Their whole website might not be down. Could also just be my internet. If it is my internet, then that makes sense.
Looks pretty blank to me.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty blank. You can try switching to not internet on my phone. And then we will see what happens. No, it looks like it's still blank. See that right there?
How
Still blank.
amazing timing, eh?
Seems like it. Now,
This timing is impeccable.
one thing you can always do is check Twitter. See if Microsoft tweeted anything. Or specifically, since it's the Xbox website, Xbox tweeted anything. Doesn't look like it. So either this is a planned blackout on the Xbox systems, or it's just not working. So, two options. You can either continue with the replacement.
I want to continue with the replacement.
Okay. Then let's continue as if nothing happened. Alright.
So you all good, sir?
Alright. Because what we gotta do, we gotta flip it upside down and unscrew the hard drive assemblies right here and here. That will undo the actual hard drive and allow me to be able to replace the hard drive. Which also uses the same torque screws, which is great. Glad to see that, because it makes repairs way easier.
Wasn't it Nintendo that has a bunch of really weird screws on all of their things?
Yeah, Nintendo standardized that. But it's basically all of the Japanese companies. Oh.
Well, I think Sony only had like 3 different screws in their things, but Nintendo had like 9.
Yeah, Nintendo was like the worst. Alright. And with this, gotta unscrew 4 screws on the bottoms. It looks like this might actually be the same thickness. Yeah, it's the same thickness. And also comparing the drive is always nice. Seeing what's different with speeds and what is different with storage. Both 500 gigs. 720 or 7,200 RPM on there. It looks like on the other hard drive we got... I'm actually not seeing it. So it's definitely on 7,200. Probably closer to 700. I'm just going to continue with simple removal of these screws. Which also still use the same torque screws. So I've had to use only 1 bit so far. And it looks like I'll only have to use 1 bit. Which is great, actually.
How much other dust is on the motherboard down there?
Doesn't look like there's much dust. In fact, I'm not seeing any dust. But yeah, always one free tech tip I will give is to keep your stuff clean. If your stuff is dirty, then holy crap, your life is dirty. Because that's basically what it is. Why isn't that coming out? Should be coming out. But also, this hasn't been removed in forever. So,
I don't think it's ever been removed, so.
I don't think so either. Check out the difference in hard drives. These are both 500 gig hard drives. But the PCB is completely different. It's crazy. At least now I can easily tell them apart. Which is always nice to see. Plug this in here. Then we can start putting this back in. Put this back in the right way. That's what I gotta do.
Don't we still have to install all the stuff on there?
Nope, because we're installing via a USB. That's why I got a USB drive. Because I got nothing to really, also remember, corner to corner, not side to side. Very important. Because that's how you break stuff, actually. I've done it before, where I've tightened things all the way, and I've actually snapped a motherboard in half. Pretty crazy how it happened, but that's what I get for not going corner to corner. Alright. Now that that's in there, we can set this back in here. Make sure it's lined up and in place. And that's just about installed. Now for this part, you want to make sure you're supporting the bottom of the hard drive, so it allows you to screw in those 2 screws from earlier. Because if you don't support it from the bottom, it's just going to fall out.
Do you watch Science Tech Tips religiously?
I do, actually. I'm going to say that I do, because I don't know if I do or if I don't. I think I might, actually.
I think you do.
I think I might. Once you get one in there, it's always recommended that you go for this one, then this one over here, because this one is in the middle and it has the most support on the actual hard drive. This one on the side, just support for the supports. And before you think it, no, I'm not going to be running Mac OS on an Xbox.
Is that even possible?
I'm going to say no, because I'm unsure. There we go. So now that's in there, give it a good shake test. Make sure it doesn't fall out. And there we go. It's installed. Now, go on to the rest.
Stupid dust.
Dust is everywhere, Andrew. You can't dodge it. I wish you could. Because my God, that would be a lifesaver. Jesus Christ. There we go.
Maybe you should have sprayed that with the aerosol, whatever.
You just get to keep dust in your system, Andrew.
Mm.
I don't care enough. Where's the top? It's over here. because you actually gotta do this in reverse. Gotta do that. We gotta go in front, 2 back. Was it back to front?
Doesn't say on the guide.
It might actually. I'm just not looking through it. Nah, it doesn't say.
Why does it say Andrew on the bottom?
Where?
Go back on the bottom.
That's the person who wrote this. Did you write this?
I think I did.
How could you, Andrew? Why aren't you repairing your own system then? You wrote the guide.
Maybe you need to increase your repairability skills.
Maybe.
Get wrecked.
You get wrecked. Maybe I need to make sure that top part isn't falling out like it just did.
And that's why that's why I wrote the guide and didn't tell you, hey. Isn't there screws that you need to put on there?
No, there's no screws actually. That's because this hole, literally this hole right here, and those bottom 2, or bottom 3 actually, I didn't see that third one. All of those connect through here into here. Which is pretty crazy that they put that much faith into 3 screws to hold the entire system together. But this is also their cheapest system. So I would expect them to be cutting corners wherever they can. I'm just going to move that so I can resituate this.
Well, it's still better than the original Xbox One.
Oh, still way better. I think it's something that we can all agree upon. There we go. If you want to look right there, see that little sponge piece right there? That's what was stopping this thing from closing before. So anyone that's actually also repairing an Xbox, just remember that. That little thing will stop you. Now we can actually continue on with this bit. Which is very simply to go front to back. Actually, I should almost just... I'm going too quickly. I should take that out first. There we go. Make sure that's well in there. And then I'll be able to slot this bit back into here and here. Actually, what I'm probably gonna have to do is lift this at the same time. There we go. Because this here has to slide into there and there. Also going there. Oh, jeez. Come on. That piece isn't slotting on properly, which is a problem, but...
Did you broke it?
Nope, I definitely did not.
Did you break it broken?
Nope, did not.
Do you like your teeth to be broken?
Do you like your face to be broken? Probably just gonna have to do this in reverse. They really should have screws to screw that top piece down to the other piece. They really should. They don't. And I find that annoying.
Is that Cyberpunk 2077 in the background?
That is
still?
currently Cyberpunk 2077 still running in the background. Now what are you going to do about it? Absolutely nothing. Because there's nothing you can do.
Actually, CD Projekt Red is going to take the video down.
Oh.
They have the authority, apparently.
They do. So I guess that's something they can do, but you still can't do anything. How about you just go cry about it or something? There we go.
Here's a cute cat while you cry, conveniently named Cat. It's their original name. Oh,
There he goes.
he ran away from me.
You made him upset. And you also missed when I finally got this thing on there. Is that not a screw hole? That is definitely a screw hole. This may or may not be lining up.
Oh no.
That one lined up. So it's obviously not a problem because that one lined up. And it's currently going in and is screwed in. Now the reason why this isn't going in is interesting. Yeah. That one went in.
So we're just gonna be missing a screw?
Maybe. Depending on how lazy I'm feeling. It depends on how many screws also go in. That does not need to be there. There is no screw there. You know what goes there? This thing.
Oh.
So, mystery solved. There is not supposed to be a screw there. Remember, corner to corner. Or else I will snap this Xbox in half.
I don't think you're powerful enough.
I am. You do not understand my power.
Don't underestimate my power.
You never underestimate my power.
I saw this YouTube video where it was these guys just playing in a mall, and then they were dressed as Obi-Wan and Anakin. And then,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then they was like, "Don't underestimate my power."
Then
That was pretty
Obi-Wan
funny.
went on the escalator and
Yeah.
had the high ground. All right, there we go. Oh, that is securely in there. Give it a good shake. Make sure nothing...
Sounds pretty solid.
Yep, that's the main thing. Now, put this back on here. But before we do that, I'm actually going to test it while it's upside down.
Yeah.
Because if this thing doesn't turn on, I don't want to deal with this piece of crap again. And that piece of crap was annoying.
Maybe we should try it with just the without the power surge.
Oh yeah, we could do that.
Because this originally had a partial power issue.
It's just a laptop, so yeah, this is fine.
Because Whopper left it plugged in during a bunch of power outages, so there was a bunch of power surges that went raging through this.
Left it plugged in like an idiot. We are not idiots. We are also not professionals. I will not claim to be a professional. I am not held accountable for anything that happens to you or whatever you are repairing. Because I'm currently plugging in a system upside down.
Oh. Okay.
Nope, I just missed the button. Now, you're probably wondering, why do I have to hold it? Well, where's the ventilation fan going? If I put it down, and guess what's blocked? The fan. Well, actually, you know what? That's good enough. Let's switch inputs here, so you will no longer hear Cyberpunk 2077. You will hear an Xbox. Now, what will you see on the screen? Not an Xbox operating system. You know why that is? Because there isn't one there. Most people, they would see the screen, they'd be like, holy crap, my Xbox broken. But as someone who just installed an Apple hard drive into a Xbox, I know exactly that the reason why that's like that is because
There's
the hard
no
drive,
operating system.
Exactly. The camera guy knows. That's what I'm referring to you as.
Right.
That's all you are.
That's all it'll ever be worth.
That's all you're ever worth. Where the controller goes. Keep on hiding crap from me. Does the controller work, though? Guess what? Yeah, it does. It's just the joystick doesn't work because...
If there's no operating system, how does the controller work?
Because there might not be an operating system.
Below an operating system?
There's an operating system within the Xbox. It's directly on the Xbox. So...
I guess that, yeah,
we'll
makes
reset
sense.
it.
Factory reset?
Yep. I'm just going to very simply do that. So that will factory reset the hard drive. And because it has an operating system, I might not even need to download the thing on there. I might be able to just install it itself. Or not. I might just have to get this stupid thing working myself. Yeah, so I got to plug in a USB and update it using xbox.com/xbox1/offline update. Remember that. You remembering? I don't hear you remembering.
Well, I got it on tape.
Okay. Because I don't know. xbox.com/xbox1 update. Or we're going to have a blank screen. Might just have a blank screen because Microsoft doesn't know what they're doing. Xbox One S USB update. So this is what Google is for. Is we are gonna have to find the operating system. You know where's the operating system? Somewhere on the internet.
It's a virus.
Probably. There we go. I got it. Probably can't see that, but it's there. See that? Right underneath the... Right there. Next to this. You know what this file is?
Cyberpunk? Oh god.
That's all it is. I'm gonna save this here onto my desktop. 5 gigs.
Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
We get it.
Baba.
I killed it. Alright. Yeah, so we just gotta wait for this download to update. So we're gonna cut the camera, and like magic, it's gonna be back and fully downloaded.
We are filming it.
Alright, whoa, look, it's done. It's done.
I'm being surprised
Wow.
if it works.
Yeah, so now we gotta copy this file onto the USB drive. But first, we gotta check and make sure that this is a NTFS drive.
5 terabytes, huh?
Which is not. This is not a 5 terabyte. That's my 5 terabyte hard drive. You are not allowed to see what's on that 5 terabyte hard drive.
You probably don't want to know.
You probably do not want to know. Alright, so what we're going to do is format this drive into the NTFS file format with default allocation size. That's because the Xbox One S is only capable of reading NTFS drives, which is stupid. Because NTFS is not what everyone else uses. So, let's try this once more. Close my freaking thing. Why did I do this? Why did I sign up for this? Anyways, we copy this over directly onto the drive. And allow it to copy over 5 gigs of data. Which
That's all the
should not
operating
take that
system
long.
is?
Yep. So 5 gig operating system. But then it updates. And when it updates, it updates. It updates. And updates. And updates. And updates. And updates.
Yeah.
It updates forever, that's the point. Just like moving this file. There we go. Come on, file. Jeez, I don't know who at Microsoft. I don't know who at Microsoft says stuff.
Warmly welcome them, but I think we need a vision, and I do think we make the world run better. And if you think all the places you can take that vision, it's pretty open-ended. I think we have a mission. I think we have to make every customer a best-run business, and clearly we do that with our partners better than anyone else. I also think we have to make every user of SAP best, B-E-S-T.
This sounds like Corpo out of Cyberpunk.
This is exactly what it is.
Really empowered to do great.
We're just gonna turn that off. and rewind it. But yeah, this thing is great. It runs off of 2 AA batteries. So you can literally have this inside of your pocket while you're wanting to record a conversation, just like this, and it's just like, okay, yes, I see. And then, haha, I've been recording this entire conversation. And then you got solid evidence.
And that conversation was between Oracle and something else?
Yeah, and someone else. Whoever the hell it was. Yeah, that's side A. Oh, hey, it looks like it's done. Anyway, so now that we got our hard drive, or flash drive all taken care of, we can very quickly check it, make sure it's on there. It is, and eject it. Very important thing to remember. Check and eject. Check and eject. You get the point. Is anyone else gonna get the point? Probably not. And now we either gotta restart the system to make it see the thing, or we just click the button. Boom. You hear that? That's the sound of it being happy. Yep. And it's working. So, that's it for the repair. That's the whole repair. Because once this is done, then the system's just going to boot up. It's going to install the operating system, and then it'll be all good to go.
I guess we'll check back with you then.
Yep. That's exactly what we're going to do. Devices, because I am tired of repairing Apple devices. Hand me the controller.
All right.
You filming
well,
again?
Yes.
No. Wait, it works.
The mission was a success.
Yep. Hard drive was replaced, and it formatted itself, which is awesome. And it's also installing 2 different copies of Innerworld Last Wind Monk.
So basically, it was a problem with the hard drive all along. This little thing had some kind of corruption in it, and it would not allow the Xbox to turn itself off, so we would have to manually restart it so it could finish the update process. Otherwise, it gets stuck on a certain percentage of it when it was applying the update.
Yep. So obviously something was actually corrupted within the actual operating system itself. On my free time, I'm just going to see if anything else is wrong with the hard drive. If nothing else is wrong, going to format it and going to just throw it into my storage drawer where it's going to remain until I have a use for it. If something is wrong with it, it's probably going to end up in a landfill. Which I know that some people will get offended by, but, you know.
Well,
it ends up in a landfill, or it ends up in our ozone layer. And, you know, that's up to you.
Well, it looks like today's mission was a success and a win for everyone. So, yeah, hope you learned something valuable in this video. And, yeah, that's about it. See ya.